Hey, this is Web Junior 1977 here, back in the Oasis once again, of course. And I was going to do a live stream tonight, but as you can probably hear in the background, we got some thunder and lightning outside. I didn't really see any lightning, but I can definitely hear the thunder. And typically when that happens, I unplug everything here in the game room, everything that can be zapped by lightning. I do have the stuff with surge protectors, but I'd rather not rely on the surge protector if I can help it. So I just typically unplug them. So what I wanted to do is talk about a topic that's hopefully you're not going through, but if you are, maybe some of the things you can look out for to prevent yourself from being a victim. I myself haven't been a victim yet, but I know plenty of people have, and some close friends have. So what I'll be talking about today in this video is scammers. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean, in this instance at least, that the scammer is trying to get your money or anything like that, or but just trying to hack into your, say, YouTube account or your Facebook account, or just trying to add you on Facebook when they clearly don't know you and you clearly don't know them. Now, I will say I have a bunch of people on my Facebook account as friends that I don't know. Typically, mostly just so they can see like the advertisements for this YouTube channel, and I've learned that it actually helps a little bit to do that, but you still got to be cautious about it. Like, we'll start with Facebook, since I'm on the subject right now. Typically on Facebook, what goes down is, if you're a guy especially, and not sure if you're a woman, but if you're a guy, obviously, it seems to happen more. Maybe just because I'm a guy and I don't see the perspective of a woman, the woman's side of it, to see whether or not it's just as bad. But for me as a guy, what I've experienced and continue to experience is a lot of women coming in trying to add you to their Facebook. And so I go in there and I'm like, I don't know this person. So I'll go into their profile, and I'm not trying to stereotype women by any means, but typically if you go into their profile to see if you know them, or know any friends, have any mutual friends or whatever, to see if there's any reason why this person should be adding you or wanting to add you, and she only has like one or two pictures of herself up. Typically that's a red flag already, because I don't know any women, and there's probably plenty of them, but I personally don't know any women that have a Facebook account that only have a couple pictures of themselves. There's a few Facebook friends that I personally know and personally friends of that are women, and most of which have tons of pictures of themselves. So that's kind of a red flag already for anybody, really. I mean, even if it's a guy or a woman, it doesn't matter. If they only have a few pictures, typically the guys, most of the time when I see it, they have no pictures of themselves. They just have random pictures of random things, whether it be an anime character or a video game character or places, stuff like that, maybe animals or something. Now see, my theory on the men side of it is these guys are scammers. And what I mean by that is they're just trying to get information from your Facebook, maybe try to talk to you, get a little information, and try to scam you. Either scam you out of your YouTube or your Facebook, in this case, accounts, or somehow try to, falsely sell you something or something of that nature to get money from you. Now, what I've witnessed personally on the women's side of this is these are typically actual women. A lot of them are, not all of them, obviously. But what I've typically went through my experience in this on the women's side was that they typically turn out to be like models, okay? And the only reason they're trying to add you is because they want you to like vote for them on these different sites and stuff. Sites that you probably want to be a little cautious of going on in the first place because you don't know if they're legit. You don't know how that's going on. You've never heard of these sites sometimes, and you don't really want to go on them. But they want you to vote for them so they can win some sort of prize or whatever it is that they're going to win if they win the votes of who's the best looking or whatever, So be cautious of those as well. On the YouTube side of it, I have, and I'm not going to mention any names here, but I have recently had a friend that had his YouTube channel basically terminated. I mean, somebody went in there, somebody don't have anything better to do than to go in and take over the YouTube channel and delete it, essentially, take it over. And it's sad to see because we're just people on here trying to put out content. We're not in it for the money, most of us. I mean, if you're in it for the money, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that because everybody's got to make a living. But this seems to be happening to the most part, from my experience. I'm sure it's happening to people that actually get paid for YouTube as well. I'm not trying to stereotype again anything or anybody. But it seems to be happening to smaller channels. Not smaller than mine per se, but smaller channels in general. And I don't know if they're trying to get some sort of information to steal stuff or if they're just doing it for fun. I don't know what it is exactly. But it's sad. It really is because we're just all here to have fun. We're all here to create content and to have a little fun and not to, have our stuff deleted. It's really sad. It really is. And I just want everybody to be aware. If you're not aware, I mean, a lot of people are already aware of this, but I want to put out some information about it just because it seems to be happening a lot more nowadays than anything else. And also, trying to get into all kinds of stuff like Amazon accounts, which is obviously a money thing. I mean, that's the only reason why we would do that, because they're not going to send anything to themselves with your Amazon account, because then guess what? You got their address, which would be horrendously stupid to do for anyone. But they're just trying to get information. They're trying to get, any kind of pertinent information. In this case, probably a credit card or a PayPal account or any kind of thing like that. Typically, they're probably not going to get into your PayPal account because those things are pretty secure. Not everything's secure proof, not everything's foolproof. But typically, they're probably looking for credit card information. So just be careful out there, and hope you personally watching this hasn't been a victim of any of this. But hopefully, either way, it helps. This information helps you in some way, shape, or form to not be a victim. Make sure you do some two-step verifications. There's a lot of that now. I know it's annoying. It's annoying to me too. It really is. But it's essential and worth it in the long run to not get, your stuff taken away that you've worked so hard for. And just have it gone, and it's just not worth the risk. So, I mean, just wanted to put this information out there. Hopefully it helps somebody. If it helps one person, then me making this video right now has been worth it, if it even helps one person. So, be safe out there. Have fun out there. And just watch your backs, And thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for anyone that supports my channel. Again, at 550 subscribers, doesn't seem like it's going to be happening for long. I might just go ahead and do a giveaway video soon. We'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll boost my channel a little bit. We'll see how that works. Or do something, anyway. But, thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, stay safe out there. And I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.